Good afternoon. Today we're going to be talking about an integrated marketing campaign for a product of SlimFast, which is brand new and from the diabetic range, and it is called Diabitz. We are International Health Management Group 5, and this is going to be our 10-minute video. We're going to first of all start off by doing some market research. So we are going to gauge what the current market looks like by talking to members of the public and to see what their views on SlimFast are.
Hi, I'm coming. I'm doing the market research on SlimFast, and there's a lovely lady coming. I'm going to ask her a couple of questions about SlimFast. Hello, lovely lady. How are you?
I'm fine.
Have you ever used SlimFast?
SlimFast? No, I haven't.
Are you aware of the brand SlimFast?
No, is it for losing weight?
Yeah.
No, I've only used products in China and Japan only.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, so our second interview is a taste test. We're going to find out how SlimFast does against its competitors. So we have a guinea pig, which is a lovely lady to try this. Mating, thank you for coming.
No problem.
Can you try the first one, please?
Yeah.
Second one.
I like the second one better
Why?
because it tastes sweeter. Tastes like something I'll make at home. And the first one I tasted, it's really artificial. It has a metallic taste. It's really quite weird. I don't know why would there be such a product.
Okay. So you prefer this one?
Yes.
You don't like this?
No.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
No.
So we found out now that SlimFast has a metallic taste and it really doesn't do that good against its competitors. Thank you. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Do you use SlimFast?
SlimFast?
Yeah.
Why would you think I use SlimFast? Anyway, I use my own nutritional bars, but I wouldn't be caught using SlimFast. Get out of my way.
Okay, so as we can see from the interviews, we see that SlimFast is almost a dying brand, and target consumers are really unaware of its brand existence. We can also see that SlimFast doesn't really taste very good for the consumer market. And lastly, we actually show that the consumers prefer other alternatives that are low in calorie to manage their weight. Now, very quickly, if we look at a timeline, we see that SlimFast was acquired by Unilever in 2000, and in 2005 they realized that it had been overvalued, and there was a 365 million write-down of the product. Now we are going to be talking to our expert from the BDA, the British Diabetic Association. She has also worked in the NHS as a doctor, and she's going to come and give us some data about diabetes. Doctor, over to you.
Thank you. Hi, as you can see for this very simple graph, there's increasing rise in type 2 diabetes compared to the constant rate of type 1 diabetes. Normally, type 1 diabetes is caused by a genetic disorder, whereas type 2 diabetes is mainly caused by, like say, obesity, a bit with not very linked to genetics. So, as you can see, this rise is quite disturbing, and we've found out from our studies that about a portion, probably 1/5 of newly diagnosed type 2 cases are due to obesity. Therefore, we conclude that type 2 diabetes can be controlled if one manages his or her weight.
Thank you very much for that. From what you've actually told us, do you think that if we launched a product of this range, which is a new diabetic range of SlimFast, it would be useful for the diabetic population?
Yes, definitely. Because these days, diabetes is a very manageable disease. Therefore, people also lead very busy lifestyles despite having diabetes. So it would be good to have an on-the-go energy, low-calorie bar for these diabetes, especially catered to diabetics.
Thank you very much for your information, Doctor. Now we're going to talk about our marketing mix for our new product, and I'm going to start off with the product itself. The actual number of diabetics are increasing, and this is our first phase of the launch, and we're only going to try it in a bar format and a bite-sized biscuit format. The ingredients have been specially tailored to suit the diabetic population, so it's for people who need low carbohydrate, low calorie kind of snack. And also it'll have a fruity flavour, and the sweetener has no impact on the glucose level itself. Okay, so the promotion of the new product Diabitz is going to be done by our celebrity, who is Sir Stephen Redgrave, and here is the video that he's actually very kindly produced for us.
I'm Sir Stephen Redgrave, 5-time Olympic gold medalist. I was diagnosed of being diabetic in 1997, but ever since 2009, when I started the Diabitz, I found a lot healthier option on the go snack. Thank you.
As you can see from the video, Stephen Redgrave is going to be our face of the new product Diabitz, and he is going to be presented on TV. His face will be on billboards and on print advertisements. He's also going to help us sponsor the sports events like the London Marathon and the Oxford-Cambridge boat race. Okay, so next I'll talk to you about the price of this new product. The price setting of the new product is going to be a target pricing approach, which means we're looking at 4 variables: the different prices, the break-even volumes, the probable demand and profits. And after looking at these 4, we set the lowest selling price that is feasible in this market. The strategy we're going to have for the pricing is a market penetration strategy, which means that we basically set as low a price as possible to penetrate the market as deeply and as quickly as we can, because we believe that our competitors are not very active in this respect. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the place where our new product Diabitz is going to be available, and we're going to put it in retail supermarkets like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda's, Waitrose, and we will also make sure it's in pharmacies like Boots and Superdrugs. But not only those, we're going to target local retail pharmacies as well. We're also looking at putting it in health food stores, because Holland and Barrett's, they attract a certain type of consumer. And last but not least, we're looking at direct sales via internet promotions and online orders. Okay, we're looking at the timeline, and from March 2009 to March 2011. And I'm sorry for the small print, but there is a more comprehensive, detailed timeline in our report. But very quickly, we're looking at doing a soft launch in the UK Diabetes Week, which is 14th to the 20th of June 2009, and actually launching the product on World Diabetes Day, which is the 14th of November. And we have spikes of TV and billboard adverts spotted through the actual timeline. Finally, we're going to look at the financial breakdown of our marketing budget. And as you can see from the pie chart, we've looked into this, and the majority of money is going to be spent on the TV, the print, and the billboard advertisements. So we put that as 57%. The celebrity endorsement is only 4%, because Sir Stephen Redgrave himself is a type 1 diabetic, and he already runs a diabetes charity, so he's going to be very generous in this instance. There are also about 11% to target healthcare professionals, and the posters that we're going to leave in different shops and different NHS venues. There's 7% for the internet, for all the web pages and the different sites we have to advertise on, and obviously the supermarket and the pharmacies is represented there, as well as some of the sports events we're going to be targeting. And finally, very finally, as a conclusion, I'd just like to say that we, as the marketing department of Unilever, are very, very positive that we have managed to bring out a new product called Diabitz, which is very unique and is targeting a very niche market. And we hope that there will be lots and lots of pound signs coming through our doors very, very soon. Thank you very much.